Welcome back to The Average Drinker. I'm Dara, I'm your average drinker, and it's Tuesday, and that means I am starting something new. Haha, you guessed it right. Okay, maybe you didn't guess it, but I started to realize, and Bill started to realize, that we were having a tough time kind of coming up with a bunch of alternatives to allocated. Like, we were finding some, but it was just getting harder, especially when you're doing 4 different pours at one time. So we're gonna kind of trick this one up, change this one up just a little bit, and we're gonna call this new video series Tuesday Toss-Up. So here's how this is gonna work. I'm gonna have 2 different pours, blind, completely blind. I have no idea what they are. And each week, one could be an allocated, another could be a non-allocated. They could both be allocateds. They could be 2 non-allocateds. It doesn't matter. Sometimes you're in a liquor store and you're faced with 2 similar bottles, maybe similar proofs, maybe similar styles, maybe similar flavor profiles. So we just kind of wanted to see what could happen with 2 different ones in a blind, which one would finish on top. So like I did with the alternatives to allocated, I'm gonna pick a winner. I'm gonna pick which one I like out of the 2. So the winner that I choose is going to be based off of nose, palate, and finish, just like my normal rating system. And then we'll do the big reveal, because I got the answers up here. I just can't see what they are because they're like sticky notes that are upside down. So without further ado, let's start this new Tuesday Toss-Up. That was weird, huh? I thought I wanted to do something cool with it, but it wasn't that cool. Okay, so let's get started. I have glass number 1, glass number 2. They're both labeled as 1 and 2. So let's dive in. Let's see what these are. Cheers to you guys. Thanks so much for being here. Thanks so much for supporting the channel. Like always, I love you. I appreciate you. And I am seriously so thankful for your support. Good grief, I can't talk today. My goodness. All right, here we go. Cheers to you. I'm just gonna pretend that's you at home. All right, here we go. On the nose. Smells pretty good. I actually get a little hint of like a caramelized banana, French vanilla, like fresh shaved French vanilla bean, a little bit of cream soda, a hint of oakiness on there. Maybe a little bit of fruit in the midst of it, but overall, oh, it smells good. Smells mildly rich, not overly rich on the nose, but yeah, smells good. Now let's see what it tastes like. This is my first pour of the day, so here we go, baby. Whoa. That was like a salted caramel oaky bomb. That's what I got, like right off the bat. Salty caramel oaky bomb. Right up front. It's not overly too sweet either. It was like a good burst of sweetness mixed with a good amount of like a little bit of bitter on the back end. But the flavor kind of sits there. Yeah, that's actually not too bad. It's not like a super rich, intense flavor. Ooh. Kind of get a little bit of cinnamon in there, but not like red hot cinnamon. Definitely some creaminess, but I do get some of that salted caramel. Like I was just, oh, it totally made me think of salted caramel. The little, like the chews with the salted crumbles on the top. And then a little bit of cinnamon maybe. Kind of a baked caramel good. Ooh, yeah, if you did like a caramel croissant that had one of these chews on the inside with the sprinkled salted caramel on the, or salted salt. Since when is salt salted? But that's what it tastes like. Let me give another sip here. Overall, it doesn't drink very hot. I do get that saltiness on there. I don't know where I'm getting that from, but definitely didn't burn the nose hairs. It's hard to tell because this is my first pour of the day, but overall, it doesn't drink like it's super high in proof. So that's a plus. All right, let's try this second one and see where we're at. Luckily, I have a bottle of water here. Definitely didn't bring that down, but I'm pretty sure I left this here from last time. Whatever. All right, let's move on to glass number 2 here. I get some of that, it's like a cherry oak on this one. Sweet. Velvety. Velvety, yeah. Like it's kind of feels like you took like that cheese slicer, like the single slice for cheese, but you rolled it on something sweet. Like just like a velvety. Doesn't burn the nose hairs really. Vanilla extract. Not like vanilla bean, vanilla extract for sure. Chocolate, a little bit of chocolate. Milk chocolate, not dark chocolate. Not super intensely rich either. Smells good. Let's give it a sip here. Definitely oakier, more cherry, vanilla, sweet, sweet. It's like a sweet. This is gonna be weird, but a cherry dum dum, like a not like super sweet cherry dum dum, like a cherry dum dum that was dipped in. I gotta take another sip and then I'll tell you. It almost tastes like a cherry dum dum that you left sitting on like an oak bench, and then like you poured some vanilla extract onto it. Proof again, not super high proof. Overall, it's pretty good. I need to go back and forth and compare these now. I gotta see which one I like better. I think right off the bat, this is tough. I think the second sip on one's gonna tell me a little better. Ooh. I just splashed that in my nose. Out of control. This one actually has like an orange cherry grapey note to it. A little richer than it was the first sip I had of it. Now let's see what this one over here does. This is fun. This is really fun. Oh, right on the very back end of that, I got a little bit of chocolate. That was just like a little bit of chocolate. Like a hot chocolate, milk chocolate with a little creaminess in it. That's tough. I kind of like, these are really close. They taste kind of similar, to be honest with you. That's tough. Do 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 do. I need that Jeopardy sound thing, like do 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 do. Bump ba da 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 dun dun dun. I have to say, I'm gonna go with that one over that one. I'm going with number 2 over number 1, just because I like the little bit of like cinnamon that kind of held through. And it was just a little bit richer. 2 was a little bit richer over 1. And now that I'm sitting here with a little more, it actually does taste like it has a little more proof. Like 2 actually warmed up on me. So I don't know if that's just my palate's warming up or what's going on with it, but it definitely had more proof than I originally thought. Like my original guess was these were both around 100 proof. But now that I'm drinking 2 a little more, oh, I got a little bit of, yeah, I still think I get like a salted caramel, maybe in a splash of nut in there. I definitely like 2 a little bit more. And I would definitely say that 2 has like a higher, like I think 2 is like 120 proof. 1 seems a little bit less, and maybe that's like why I like 2 a little better. I don't know, but it is time to figure out which one of these, well, I mean, I know which one I like better. I like 2 better. So now it's time to figure out what they are. Here we go. Without further ado, I'm going to start with the glass on the right, which is 1, and we'll see what that one is. Here we go. 1792 foolproof. Hey, you guys remember when I said I smelled a banana on there? That makes sense. Huh, 1792 foolproof. All right. Now let's see number 1. Jack Daniel's single barrel proof. Holy moly. I love that one. It is good, and these are similar, but I was not, wow. All right. I was right. I'm glad to know that my proof was off a little bit at first, because I was like, oh yeah, these don't drink hot at all. But I could feel that number 2 was definitely warming on me. I love the Jack Daniel's single barrel proof. They're so freaking good. 1792 full proof is great also. I like both of these. I highly recommend both of them. Now I need to know which one is your favorite. If you had to pick one or the other, which would you pick? I guess I'm glad that I'm not glad, but it makes sense to me that I picked the Jack Daniel's single barrel proof over the 1792, because on any given day, I would tell you that I liked that one over that one. So they're great alternatives. And if you're in the store and you're like faced with both of them, give them both a try. They're great bottles. If you see one and you can't find the other, that's an easy one too. I mean, I don't know. Anyhow, I'm rambling on. Jack Daniel's single barrel proof won this Tuesday toss-up. Be sure to tune in for next week's Tuesday toss-up. As always, I'm Dara. I'm your average drinker. Thank you so much. I'll see you next week or next time.